Hey, it's Marin, and this is the astrology and tarot forecast for Aquarius Risings for February 2020, your monthly astrology and tarot horoscope forecast. So I'll start out with the astrology for the month, what as an Aquarius Rising you can expect in your sky, what's happening with the transits. Then we will look at the tarot cards and the oracle deck cards for more guidance and nuance to better serve these energies for the month of February. So starting out overall for this month, there's definitely a theme of manifesting your internal truth in the external world. You've been doing a lot of internal work, to say the least, over the past few years, with a lot of planets aspecting a part of your sky regarding the self or the self-undoing and subconscious patterns. So this month into 2020, there is definitely a focus on taking those internal reflections out into the external world as definite manifestations. So starting out on the 3rd, Mercury will enter your Pisces 7th house, or 2nd house. Mercury is communication, it's intellect, it's thoughts, coming into an area of your sky relating to finances, of abundance, of attracting possessions into your life. So this is a good time to think about money, talk about money, brainstorm about money. Not a good time to sign contracts or open a bank account necessarily, because Mercury is in its fall and its exile in Pisces. It's a very challenging sign for it to be in. So do take some wariness about what you're doing there, but the ideas and the focus is on the more abstract, less linear thoughts about finances and abundance this month. On the 7th, Venus enters your Aries 3rd house. So Venus brings harmony and ease here into your house of communication, short-term travel, siblings, writing projects. Probably a good month to write a bit, get your words out on paper, and make some short-term travel plans, connect with siblings. Do watch out though, because Venus in Aries is in her exile, because Venus rules the opposite sign of Libra, that you are not forcing something that you should be attracting. Instead of making something easy, allow it to be easy. That could be some great guidance for you as you speak your truth this month. On the 9th, there is a Leo full moon in your 7th house, a culmination or a completion about things regarding relationships and partnerships in your life. Definitely a time to celebrate or let go of a relationship that's been a focal point for around the past half of a year. On the 10th, Venus conjoins Chiron and Aries in your 3rd house. This is definitely an aspect of Venus conjoining Chiron to acknowledge healing through wounds or being vulnerable and finding a lot of comfort in that. Within your 3rd house, this could be you finding a lot of healing through exploring your vulnerability through writing or through connecting with a sibling and solving some wounds on that front. Definitely a good day for healing on the 10th. On the 16th, Mars enters Capricorn in your 12th house. So Mars represents conflict, challenge, severing things, going after things with drive. And it's entering the 12th house of your sky of subconscious feelings, internal states, exile, hidden enemies, the self-undoing. So do watch out for self-destructive patterns coming back. I know I probably said that in past videos for you as well, just because it has been in association with Aquarius Risings. If it doesn't apply to you, not the one for you, but some Aquarius Risings are going through finding themselves revisiting old self-destructive habits, so do watch out for that with Mars entering the 12th house. It could be a great time to start something like psychotherapy or getting to the bottom of things that you need some psychological assistance with. On the 18th, the Sun enters your Pisces 2nd house, further bringing focus and illumination into your 2nd house of finances and possessions in your life. On the 20th, Jupiter and Capricorn in your 12th house will sextile Neptune and Pisces in your 2nd house. So some dreaminess or some idealization about money is allowing you to really expand your internal world. Maybe some external reflections are helping you do the internal work of abundance mindset by some prompting in the external world. Or vice versa. Internal mind is connecting with external abundance. On the 21st, Mars and Capricorn will trine Uranus and Taurus between your 12th and 4th houses. So going after things or getting to the bottom of something in your subconscious mind is being suddenly helped out by something in your home and family. Some erratic or spontaneous behavior, maybe by a family member, maybe regarding home and properties, allowing you to further get down to business with your internal world. On the 23rd, there is a Pisces New Moon in your 2nd house, a new beginning regarding finances and possessions in your life. I have a whole video on this new moon linked down below for you to understand all the manifestation ins and outs in the energies for this Pisces New Moon. However, with it being a new moon that is less literal and more nebulous, this is definitely not a time to plant real seeds or expect tangible growth. This is much more of an internal one. So maybe instead of external abundance, you focus on an internal abundance mindset to be reflected out into the world when the time is right. On the 23rd through the 25th, Venus in Aries squares Jupiter and Pluto in Capricorn, so the harmony and ease coming into your communication or short-term travel or sibling world is being helped out by the expansion in your internal mind, and is also calling for a reanalysis of the transformation that is taking place. Really important to think of the harmony coming into your communication as a reflection of what needs to happen in your internal world. On the 24th, Mars conjoins the South Node in Capricorn in your 12th house. The 24th, I'm going to say it is an exhausting day for you. The 24th with Mars in the South Node, you might be like, I'm doing so much internal work, like I'm getting to the bottom of so many internal subconscious patterns and so much self-destructive shit, and I'm exhausted, and that's okay. Maybe a time to take a break from the self-development and be here now. On the 25th, finally, the Sun conjoins Mercury and Pisces in your 2nd house. So on the 25th, near the end of the month, there is a Cazimi illuminating information regarding finances in your life. If you're expecting some sort of money or some information about money, the end of the month is probably when you're going to get that clarity or that reassurance. So definitely a month of manifesting the external based on the internal, but not because we're owed something, but because of you're really doing the work on the internal world. You really are tuning in, tapping out the bullshit, and getting down to business for making you your highest self to then see the highest reflection. So let's play tarot card to see what tarot card is coming up for Aquarius Risings. We have the Emperor reverse. This is funny, I just got this for Sagittarius Risings two signs ago, and I shuffle between every sign, but this is a card ruled by Aries. It's a card representing order. Inverted, reverse, this is not the time for order, for expecting things to go according to plan. We can see it in the astrology and in just your transits in general. This is much more a time of trusting the chaos, knowing that things are not going to go according to plan because there really isn't a plan. It's you doing the work without expecting anything on the external world. So next, let's pull a Work Your Light Oracle deck card to see what Oracle deck guidance is going to come through for Aquarius Risings for the month of 2020, February 2020. We have, if a card would come out, boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Simply put, where do you need to establish better boundaries, specifically in your mind? What are you thinking of that just doesn't need your energy? What are you doing that could be better refined and is a habit that maybe you need to draw a boundary around? Now, finally, let's pull a Law of Attraction card to see what attraction guidance is here for Aquarius Risings. My thought manifestations enjoy a buffer of time. In an attraction-based universe, there is no such thing as no. Your attention it says yes to it. In your physical reality, things do not manifest instantly, for there is a wonderful buffer of time that gives you the opportunity to redirect your attention more toward what you do want to experience. So instead of being impatient about your manifestations, be thankful that there is a lag time, because that means that not everything you're thinking is coming to light. Be thankful and be present in those moments as you're waiting for things to gestate and bloom, because that gives you the opportunity to better articulate your mind to be a better tool for manifestation. So with that being said, if this resonates with you, I'd love to know your story down below, what's happening, what's resonating with you in your sky. Anything you want to share, I'm here for it. Check out my private readings down below. I'd love to read for you with astrology, with tarot, either or. Otherwise, like, subscribe, do all the things, and I will see you in the next one.